welcome to the before part of one of my weekends. This is a bit of a mini documentary, I guess, showing you all of the fantastically sophisticated things we do to get ready for your arrival if you're coming on one of my events. Yes, it's not quite as as exciting when you're doing jobs like this, is it? But it is really exciting when you get to be in a place like this and you are just surrounded by wonderful scenery. So, what's my plan today? Well, I've done a bit of the domestics there. Thanks for your company on that. And now I've got a little bit of time to myself. So I've got to go and collect the chef from the station between now and then. I'm going to go up and do some research for a new route, I hope, which will be one that we can use in future weekends. Let's see how that goes. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the weekends that happens behind the scenes, really, I guess. And part of that is, and an intrinsic part of that as well, is there's a big load of socks there that I've just been trying out. That's not part of the, well, obviously, I suppose, running socks, they're part of the equation. But it's all of the filming stuff, the getting ready for people arriving, the domestic stuff. And we got quite, well, we know what we're doing with those sorts of things, we're quite good with that. The filming side of it happens in the background, so if you've seen any of my videos, you'll have seen all manner of bits of stuff going on there. And whether that's getting everything charged up like I was there, or planning out what I'm going to be filming and when, that of course that has to happen too, because if I don't get the filming right, if you're coming along and you're thinking, well, what are these weekends all about, what's going on in them, you're never going to know unless I've got a good job of, or I've done a good job of filming that. So if you've been on my weekends, February weekend, April weekend, you'll have met Joe, you'll have met David. They've done different aspects of filming. Today on this run that I'm going to do, I'm going to take the drone with me, so I am looking forward to that and to seeing how that performs, and hopefully it'll give me a good aerial view as well of the route that I'm on, which will be nice. Today is turning into a day of challenge re-time. A couple of things have shifted around a little bit, so I've got less time to do this exploratory route than I thought I had. But what a place, look at this. What? This is going to be a really great running route. I've been down here, gosh, it was a few years ago now, must have been about 4 or 5 years ago, so I'm trying to refresh my memory about what it's like, apart from being a bit muddy today. But it would be a really great running route. It's not too hilly at all. In fact, it's moderately flat. Once you've got that first little bit of a rise out the way at the start, what's that, about 15 meters of going up, that's it, and then you're done, you're on the level. And it's this kind of like undulating sort of path with this beautiful mossy carpet on the side, sometimes in the track, in the national park. It's fantastic. It was really, really well worth coming up and having a look at, definitely, because this is going into the new routes list for sure. I've got a couple, I've got developing some different routes, and hopefully if you're out here on the trail soon, you'll get to experience them with me. It's just a fantastic place to be, really, because you're in the trees, you've got this lovely soft cushioned floor here, and that just makes the running a lot easier for people, so you don't have that constant bang 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 of tarmac. The trail is different, and don't forget, I'm here to advise you and to give you some tips and tricks to make trail running easier. I think it's just an amazing way of experiencing a place. It really is. I've always thought that since I started training in the mountains. It gives you a sort of access to a place in less time than, you could spend all day doing a 14-mile walk through the hills, or get that same route done probably in, a few hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever it takes you, and not feel like you were rushing. which is crazy, isn't it? So running the trails really does give you that sort of that access to places, I guess. And if you come on a guided trip, like obviously with me, then we do everything for you. The hardest thing you should ever have to do on one of my events is the running, and that shouldn't be that hard. I feel, and I do my best, and my team does this as well, that we are constantly trying to make your experience easier, much more fun and enjoyable, so that you don't have to lift a finger apart from doing the running. We can't do that bit for you, but we will be there to support you, and we will make sure, like today for example, I'm just taking an hour or so out to check a route out to make sure it's a viable prospect. Yeah, and it is. Love that. Back at the ranch, quick cup of coffee, and then off to Dudno to collect the shopping. So, only had an hour on the trail, but it was a great trail, well worth a revisit in the future. That's the shopping done. That's just some of it. Got to get this into the hut as quickly as I can. Get it unloaded, get it tidied up. There's the rest. And then collect our chef for the weekend from Bangor train station. So, that's the kitchen done. All the food's away. Oh gosh, that was intense. Time for a quick glass of water. It's 10 to 4 now, so not long to go. And then we'll be welcoming guests actually here. Into the hut. And hopefully we'll be having some good weather. The forecast for this weekend has been brilliant. Today, no exception, it's been fantastic. I've been out, as you know, on the trails checking some routes out, so that's good. Lights off. Right, I think we're ready to go. Let's get down to Bangor and see what happens next. We're all done. We have shopping sorted, chef sorted, shopping put away, and we're ready, I think. One thing that's missing is some kettles ready to boil, and then we just need to welcome our guests. Looking forward to this. It's going to be a good weekend weather-wise. So let's see how the weekend goes. If you fancied coming on one of these weekends with me, or you're interested in my coaching services, then do pop me a message and we'll have a chat. Now I need to go and check that everything is all good. The place is tidy, and welcome our first guest. Well, that was a great day. We've had our food service, and we've had a trip to the pub. It's been really good. Been a really good day. Everyone's here safe, which is nice. And I've just been finishing off some training plans from the runners. So I think it's time for bed now. I'm looking forward to seeing what tomorrow holds. The forecast has been brilliant for this weekend, so I'm just hoping that holds and it delivers as good a day tomorrow as it has been today, because it's been fantastic, some really lovely weather, and it'd be nice to show everyone who's here a great Snowdonia in great weather. Another day, and another group ready to go out and explore Snowdonia. So we're just finishing breakfast off. Got about half an hour, 45 minutes or so now, and then we're going to have some sports therapy treatments, some pre-event treatments, all included, and then we'll be off to run the trail down there, which will be good. So looking forward to that. It's a really nice group. And we've had a nice relaxing night, and now it's time to get on with the order of business today, which of course is the runs.
idea of what we're having shots off.
Well, that's it. Back home after a great weekend. We had a big clean up of the building, as we always do, made sure everything was put away. Everybody had all their belongings with them and said our goodbyes and wished them safe journeys. But what a fantastic group, a fantastic weekend. I hope this behind the scenes has been interesting and useful. It's been interesting to film it, actually, and to sort of look at the end result. It's always nice to get a feel of what goes on behind the scenes of an event. I always think so. I hope you do too. I hope you enjoy it. And with any luck, you'll be joining me on one of my future weekends, and I will look forward to welcoming you on one of those. I'm sure I'll catch you soon. Cheers now. Bye, everybody.